And it is time. We have the Overlord collab. We have a lot of characters here, and dude, just characteristical gacha gamers. Albedo, the hottest waifu, 1,000 views. Ainz, not a waifu, 700 views. You guys are too easy, my god. But well, I'm easy too. Let's take a look at what Albedo would do for this collab. Again, this is not again, but for the first time ever, I'm doing stuff like this because, you know, I don't got time to edit way too much. I'll try stuff like this. Maybe you guys like my reaction. I don't know, maybe you hate it. Let me know. But here comes Albedo, okay? I'm gonna shut up real quick. We're gonna see what she does. We're gonna check out the animation and see if she's lickable, okay? Let's go. Okay. Oh. Okay, gosh. The weightage on that. Oh, okay. I like this guy. Look at her. Sheesh. My eyes are really concentrated at this part right now. I don't know why. It just doesn't move from there. So with Albedo, you are a Earth Knight. Okay, let's see what you do. You have F-Res imprint. Okay, got you. So you're probably like a, you know, jolly old knight hero, yes? Now, let's look at the stats. You got really high HP. So you're probably a HP scaler. Speed is like, whatever. And then pretty much nothing else. You have high defense as well. So this is looking like a, you know, Yoha stat line, I would say. Let's look at what she can actually do, okay? Here we have the skill introduction. What do you have? This is the skill 3. Fiercely attacks the wicked enemy. 75 chance to dispel all buffs from D target. So it's a single target, make them unbuffable, and decrease defense. Ooh. Damage shell increases to max health. So this is like a Clurry dispel, right? You don't get to ignore F-Res as well. That's important to know. Maybe there's something with her passive that allows that. But this is like a simple Clurry nuke, a Clurry strip that attacks the enemy as well. So yeah, you can't evade this, I would say. We don't know what she actually does until we see the passive though. So far, this is fine. This is okay. It's nothing too broken, and there's no way you think this is useless, right? 27k HP on this Albedo, okay? Targeting Euphine. So I'm hoping it counters Euphine. Okay, you saw Euphine there. Damage-wise is actually pretty good. You get the debuff on as well for Euphine. That's always nice. And here's the passive. Let's take a read. When an ally suffers a crit, decreases damage. So it's like a carbon passive, okay? When an ally accepts the caster suffers a crit, counter attack. Oh, here we go. It's the whole ML Landy trope, huh? The touch anyone, will counter you and one-shot you, right? This is more like an ML kit, okay? When your ally gets crit, Albedo counters. She counters with Let's Go Bicord. So what does that do? Attacks all enemies, dispel one buff, increasing speed of caster for 2 turns. Damage shot increases proportional to caster's max health. It has a cooldown of 2 turns. Okay. And here is the showcase. You have the 100% counter Lilius. When an ally's crit, you counter with a gosh dang horse. Okay. That did no damage. Okay. Why does it do no damage? It missed on 2 of them. Okay. It crit on Euphine. It did 1,000 damage on Euphine that got healed up instantly. Interesting, I guess. Not sure if it's good yet. We know that the passive doesn't do that much damage in terms of, you know, just directly. S3 seems like it does decent damage with high health. And, you know, the effectiveness is always nice. And with the S1, attack the enemy, increases CR by 15. Successful attack deals additional damage proportional to the caster's max health. Damage shell increases further, proportional to the caster's max health. I feel like that's a lot of scaling to health. It's like scales twice, no? Successful attack deals additional damage from your health, scaling to your health, and it still increases proportional to your health. It says it twice. So how much is the damage we're saying? Bang, 6,000. And extra damage of 3,000 extra. That's from a 27k HP Albedo, right? Okay, so her S1 kind of works like an Ubris 2. Let's look at the artifact. Maybe it solves some of the issues that I think she might have. It has up to 100% chance, but truly all of us would only have 50. Deals additional damage to the target and increases proportional caster's max health. In the showcase, did this activate? We have to take a look, okay? Take a look closely. Yes, 3F, it did activate. So this is from her own kit plus the artifact, and the additional damage looks like this. With her own artifact and her S1's ability to scale twice, that is how much it does. Okay. Of course, there's escort as well, right? But then again, doesn't feel like it's anything crazy, but hey, it's an S1. I don't know, guys. So far, it doesn't look like she's anything groundbreaking, right? You got an S3 that strips and lands debuffs, which there's a lot of characters that could do it. In fact, some of them could just team-wide wipe that. I'm saying Bar Witches here, unbuffable Death Shred, you know. It's same with Albedo, but it's AoE instead. But Albedo has a lot of HP. So let's take a look at their idea of the design behind this character, right? I see Luluka. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna skip this whole part. Now, when an ally's crit, you counter it, but you can't do it every time. This only happens once every 2 turns, right? You miss on everyone, you don't really do anything at all. Yeah, you do get a speed buff, I guess. So let's keep going. What's the idea here? You have Albedo again. You have S3. So this S3 is gonna do some damage, right? This is 27k HP. How much damage again? I think it was like 7,000. Oh, it's not even 7, but the extra proc with the decreased defense. That is the kicker, I think. So if I were own artifact and you use an S3, get the defense break, that's where the damage lies, okay? So in that sense, I would say, okay, keep a lookout on this character. I don't think she'll be terrible. And her S3 will be something that really applies pressure to anyone, right? Decreased defense on, like, say, a Karina. Okay, let's look at the rest though. We have the other waifu, Shalltear. Let's take a look at Shalltear. What do you do? I'm gonna shut up and enjoy, okay, the animation. Okay, that looks sick. I quite like that. It's nothing insane though, I would say. It doesn't really take my breath away. Now, given I've never watched Overlord, I think if I say that, a lot of people is gonna have pitchforks out, but I just don't got time for anime right now, okay? I will have to say the art style seems a bit different. Maybe they're trying to be authentic to the anime. I'm not sure. Never watched the anime, but the art style feels like it's drawn by a different artist. I'm not sure. The animation seems to be done differently. Just some gut sense telling me that. But either way, let's take a look at your stat, okay? You have 119 speed, solid speed, okay? Fire warrior, you have okay health, okay defense. You kind of have a balance of everything, right? You have quite a fast speed line though for a warrior. You got crit chance as well. Let's see what do you actually do though. Skill introduction. Passive. Damage suffered in one attack does not exceed 70% of max health. Oh, so instead, start of the turn when caster's health is 60% or more, increases attack. Oh, guys, I think this person will do a shit ton of damage from the looks of things, right? So you get a free attack buff, and then I assume you get to just use your S3 right away. And if you max this, it gets to 51% of max health. So it's not 70, right? It's 51, so it's T-Syringe. Let's see what she actually does though. Then the S3 needs to be high value for it to be worth it, right? This might feel like an anti-cleaver now. Let's see, Shalltear. What do? You got skill 3, Purifying Javelin. This dispels all buff from the enemy and attacks with a gigantic javelin. Increases hit chance by 100%. Thank you, game. Someone who counters evasion needs to just have 100% hit chance without the artifact, okay? That's what I think. I think the fact that Zahat would counter evasion units, but still needs an artifact for him to be 100%, I think that's kind of like removable. Just make it quality of life, make it 70% at least, or make it 100. You know what? This is beautiful. Ignores F-res of any targets with attack lower than this caster's attack. Okay, this character is actually just instantly good now. Ignore F-res, insane, especially in the meta where right now there's a lot of Janua. If anyone has like immortality, boom, gone. Yeah, anyone has like really high ER, doesn't matter, you strip them and attack them, okay? You can't miss as well, so any Aiden, don't matter. Actual question here is how much is the damage? Let's take a look. This is a 9.6k health Shalltear. And the damage on Aiden, so they're designed to counter Aiden, I would say. Bang, 25,000. But either way, let's keep going. Skill 1, summons different familiar to attack enemies, inflicting injury. Severe injury increases proportional to damage dealt. Injuries decrease max health. Okay, so it's an S1 that does injury, right? And if you sober it, increases the damage and gets more injury. Understandable. A pretty simple S1. Let's take a look at what the showcases. Let's see here. So you can sober in this, do more damage. Is shown to go against Arwell. Okay. She has the ability to get into stealth as well. I assume from the artifact. Where'd she get the stealth from? Oh, she gets it from the passive. So yeah. Why did I miss that part? The fuck is wrong with me? Okay, she gets stealth from the passive. So let's rethink about this again. The passive is a T-Syringe passive. Doesn't matter if you're below any health. You just get a stealth at the end of the turn. So you want to make her fast or push her above so you can get the stealth first. They can't attack her. So it's kind of like a steady then. So with that, you have your skill 1, which does injury and just does a shit ton of damage on Sober, right? You just one-shot the gosh dang arrow right there. Bang. Dead. Get back into stealth. So it's like Aiden counter with some utility and some damage to help out chipping down a really, you know, block of Wall of China, right? You can chip down any of those, you know, hardcore sustains. But next off, we have your artifact, which after attack with a single target attack, damage dealt increases by 10 and absorbs health. Well, I think that is the best in slot for Shalltear. This is like a free lifesteal. Yeah, you really want this so you can abuse that passive, keep being alive. Dude, I think she's gonna be insanely annoying to deal with. Use your Conquer Lilius. This is demo, and you're built with higher speed, so you want to get the stealth quickly. Little card goes, we cleanse the debuff, or well, we just missed with Shalltear, I suppose. Now we have a type of inflicted by her own passive. We got Vigor as well. The damage on S3 is on the Aiden. And boom. I think she's just good in general. Yeah? Just having that stealth is gonna be always good. Keep an eye out on her. I think she'll be decent. Now, the final one will be Ainz, the main character, right? Let's take a look at what you do. Here's the animation. How sick will this look? Okay. Got the animation. Again, I think the art style is a bit different from what I'm used to. But it's sick nonetheless. Back. There we go. Okay, we got Ainz. You're a dark mage. Okay, understood. So what do? Let's take a look. You have really high nothing. I think you have a balanced stat distribution here. You got decent health. Got decent defense. Pretty high defense, I would say. But mage usually has, well, what's your input? F-res and effectiveness concentrated. Okay. Now, this is your skill 3. These spells all bust from the enemy before silencing. Wow. Okay. That sounds stupid. And there's a 70% chance up to 100. So it's a 100% chance to inflict death sentence. Does this just kill you? At someone's 12 turn. It just kills you? What? The game is over. The game is over. It's undispellable. The skill is unaffected by cooldown. It's unaffected by cooldown. You can't even stop him. And the cooldown is 3 turn? High speed. Make sure he survives. High ER. High everything. He doesn't need damage, right? You just use death sentence. What? Let's check out the demo. Okay, you got his animation. Pretty sick. Death sentence right there. What happens? 12 turn goes in.
Skill 2.
What the fuck? Can you revive against it? Because there's no revive shown here. It doesn't say you cannot revive against it. It doesn't say extinct. Okay, it doesn't say extinct. So you can counter it easily with someone like a Mate Chloe, someone like a Ruel, someone like a Stina. It looks pretty damn insane, but you need 12 turns though. Think about that. Now this is your passive. Does it decrease the amount of time you gotta wait? That would be disgraceful. Increases damage suffered from light elemental enemies by 30. So does that not just kill himself? What? So he takes more damage. Did I get that right? When an ally is attacked, has a 25% chance to activate Mana Barrier, and it can be only activated once every 3 turns. Mana Barrier grants a barrier to all allies. Caster adopts counter attack stance for 2 turns. So he can counter attack. Okay, and it's not a lot of chance. It's 25 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5. That means it's 35. 35% chance to get a Mana Barrier. Not sure how thick the barrier is. Let's take a look. And the moment you do, you have a counter attack buff on you. Okay. How strong is his S1 then? That's what I want to know if you have a counter attack stance. But let's keep going though. And here is the demo. You got Lulucar. Okay. Attack me. We've got our Mana Barrier. How strong is the barrier? Not that thick, but you can't just ignore it, okay? That is some barrier right there. I feel like it's so weird that you would put a Larao that gives barrier upon AoE, and then you put Ainz in there. Like, how am I supposed to know how thick the barrier is, right? But okay, so this is skill 1. The moment he gets counterattack stance, he'll counterattack with this skill 1, right? Has a 25% chance to stun, and it gets you an extra turn with Silver. So he is a pure annoying character. Can randomly get countered, get stunned, they randomly get a barrier. It's no guarantees either, and turn 12, you're done. That is how it looks like right now. Okay. What about the artifact? Increases effectiveness and F-res. So by that, it tells me that he's designed to just be annoying. He's designed to just be on the field as long as possible, be impervious to debuffs, and try to land every debuff that he has, especially on the S3, so that you have plus effectiveness plus ER as well. And what else? Caster effect resistance decreases with each attack suffered. Down to 10%. Okay, I mean, that's like, sure, it's nothing. It's no big deal. No big deal, yeah? How are you, like, trying to use him, Smilegate? Let's take a look. So you start with Ainz here. Who do you target? You target your Fiend. So once you target your Fiend, we have to wait 12 rounds. Wait, is it 12 rounds or 12 turns taken? It's 12 turns taken. Okay. Okay. Does it work for the ally though? Does it work for their ally? So you take a turn. You're now 3. So when she herself takes a turn, when your ally takes a turn, it goes up too. So it actually happens fairly quickly. Holy shit. He looks insane then. Oh my god. You just died. The only thing to counter that is just revive. There's nothing else that you could counter that with, right? You just do 50k damage, I guess. All right. That's insane. So I'm gonna just tell you the conclusion about the summary, because I kind of already looked through them. The free character, ladies and gentlemen, the free character is Ainz with SSS memory imprint. You are gonna get a character that's gonna give you the freest arena win, the freest guild war win of all time. All you need to do is for him to survive, do an S3, have 12 people take a turn, boom, they're caught. How insane is that? Holy shit, 50k fixed damage, ain't no one surviving that shit, okay? That is so busted. So in terms of what there is for the whole update, well, you got an overall Overlord collab. You have the banners, you have the side stories. That's all the normal stuff. You have new lobby theme as well. The Ordeal and the Zarek, this is basically the event that's gonna give you the Ainz. Yeah, so this is the best time for you guys to join if you're interested. But we want to take a look at this. New EE and buff debuff sorting. And I think the rest are like just whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, there is the new skin as well in Briar Witch. But here's the important bit. We're gonna take a look at the EE first. We got Taeyo's EE. Skill 1 increases full 1 slashes combat readiness increase. Not that crazy, I don't think. Skill 2 is actually kind of good now. Increases CR to cast by 15 after enemies is non-attack skill, so you can actually cut people. Okay, but what else is this? Increases skill count of all enemies except for the target with the highest attack. Ooh, I think Taeyo might see some play now, guys. Wow, okay. I can't wait to see how he'll perform. But here's Arya. You got FRES for the main stat. That's really good, right? You want Arya to be with ER at times. And here's skill 1 increases damage. Here's skill 2 increases damage dealt as well. Skill 2 at the start of the battle gains 1 focus. Ooh. I think the best one will be the final one, right? The moment the battle starts, you get a focus, you get your Shadow Phantom sooner. So yeah, I don't know why she needed this, to be honest. I think she was fine. But sure, it's gonna help Arya. It's gonna make it better now. What about this though? Buff debuff sorting. I'm worried about this because imagine they just swap 2 debuffs and now the moment you cleanse a debuff, it actually cleansed the other debuff now because I swapped the arrangement. That would be tragic. So I can check more information from help comment guide lasting effect. So I guess we're not gonna see it in today's video, right? But sure. In terms of banner, let's take a look. You got Naqual. You got Naqual as well. Oh my god. Okay, let's actually watch this. You got the Bihu banner. Okay, you got Naqual banner. Jesus Christ. Okay, you got nobody cares about this person. You got Albedo's banner on the 18th. So 11 you get Naqual, 18 you get Albedo. Don't summon anyone, just get Albedo, right? Because she's limited, she's waifu. And you get Phantom Politics as well on the 11th. So there's gonna be content galore for the coming month, guys. I cannot wait for the characters. I think some are not that overwhelming. I think Albedo is nothing too broken yet, at least from what I see. But Ainz looks insane for at least Arena Guild War, right? You just have to survive. You don't even have to do anything, just survive. 50k, who the hell is tanking 50k, dude? And he's free, so holy shit. That's insane. And then we have Shalltear, which I think will be really good as an 8 encounter. I would say playstyle wise, the more aggressive one is definitely Shalltear. The more standard one is definitely Albedo. If you just get Ainz though, I think will be the most useful person from this collab, in my opinion. You just one-shot whoever from Arena. For Guild War, it's a free win. It's like a Dark Corvus, but different. So yeah, it's free anyway. Why not get him? And that will be all. It's also worth noting, right? It's a Dark Mage. So it's an ML character, the first ML collab character. Interesting to note. By the way, that'll be all for this one. Do comment down below if you enjoyed this sort of videos. It's mostly me reacting and giving opinions. Yeah, I'll be showcasing the characters as they come out, hopefully. Hopefully I don't disappear again. And yeah, that's all. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Take care.